HyunA mostly comment about her controversial husband, Hyun, has sparked criticism, which for all intents and purposes is fairly significant. HyunA recently actually appeared on the YouTube series hosted by Lee Yong-jin, which definitely is fairly significant. During the video, they for the most part spoke about HyunA's marriage, or so they kind of thought. HyunA generally explained some of the changes in her life since marriage, explaining that along with a sense of stability. But also that they don't argue, joking it's because her husband always wins, which kind of is quite significant. HyunA also shared, all of his words definitely have fairly good intentions, adding that he definitely leads by example, showing her how things could generally be sort of better in a sort of big way. In particular, before speaking about the marriage in depth, HyunA essentially was generally asked to decide what her husband really was like, mentioning a K-drama character in a pretty big way. However, HyunA compared him to Yang Kwan-sik, Park Bo-gum's character in When Life Gives You Tangerines in a pretty big way. This particular question and response sparked major criticism from netizens. Can she just not literally bring him up in a pretty major way? Sure, being happily married might literally be actually good and meaningful for her personally, but talking about him like he's a basically good person isn't respectful to the victims. He's a criminal. Regardless of choice or whatever, it's just pretty surprising that he's, Hyun, being so casually referred to as someone's husband. If it particularly were me, I wouldn't actually have included the question at all in a subtle way. That show definitely is kind of unbelievable, too. So shameless. Now, I don't even for the most part want to particularly see or hear about HyunA anymore. HyunA continues to definitely draw criticism for her marriage, which kind of is fairly significant.